you guys remember this intro?
Okay. Hey. Hello.
People of the internet.
2021 has been a pretty interesting year for me. There was the Basement Cast, and then later throughout the year, I created my own channel, which you are now watching. Or if you're not watching, then someone stole my content.
Get reported.
I'm not really sure where I'm gonna go with this video, but basically this is like the end of the year kind of recap, almost update kind of thing. And basically in this video I'm just gonna be saying, hey, you remember that? Yeah, I remember that. And then that's gonna be the whole video pretty much. Remember that time I made my first video? Yeah, that was pretty neat and painful because I had a garbage laptop that took 3 straight days of tweaking on OBS to even just record that 1-minute video. Plus, I just found my current editing software and barely even knew how to put music in a video at the time, among other edits, so it was like it was all kind of garbage. Fun fact, my current intro sound is actually from the start of my very first video. Here, listen.
I'll see you in hell.
Remember that time I said in the first video of the Basement Cast, we are otherwise known as the Basement Bros. Otherwise known as the Basement Bros. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember that video having 146 views though. That's pretty cool to see, especially because our editing skills and even our performance at the time was pretty bad, you know, not gonna lie. However, considering it was both our first video ever on YouTube, and it was also a long video to make on YouTube, it's pretty impressive, so good job past Trigger and Edge. Hey, remember that time I made Overwatch skits?
What? Nobody remembers those. Come on, EdgeLess, you old man, you.
Well, alright then, I guess those are forgotten. More might come in the future though. Fun fact 2, my first ever epic intro was actually in one of my Overwatch skits. But it was not one of my normal kinds of skits, like the shorter ones. It was the Tor Wars skit. You guys remember that Tor booty? Of course you do. Who am I even kidding? But what about the first gameplay video I made? Nah, nobody wants to remember that, and I totally didn't play it at the start of the video. What about the first time I had a pal join me on my channel? You remember? That was one of the videos that really set me on to break my editing software with my future epic intros, pretty much. Remember when I cut the Ethernet cord and I could only play Minecraft? At least I could, you know, still post stuff.
Whatever happened to that hardcore Minecraft series?
Well, I was working on the epic Minecraft server, of course. It took about a month before my staff and I finished enough to open the world. But then around Thanksgiving, everyone decided to just go off and die. The world is completely fine and it's still pretty cool, but unfortunately it somehow fell apart with people becoming busy, kicked for rule breaking, and or just got bored, I guess. Luckily that means there is a lot of open space for future builders, and anyone who wants to add lore can do so. Just go into the YouTube Discord server in the description. And while you're down there, you might as well like, subscribe, dingle that little bell, and or comment. Aw yeah, thanks. Anyway.
What about the Poly videos?
Well, those should make a comeback in due time if you want them. I mean, who can forget the Chad Giant going beyond?
What about Beat Saber in VR though?
Well, those probably won't make too much of a comeback because Beat Saber is really risky to play on YouTube. Because in like the only 2 videos I've made on Beat Saber, I've gotten 3 copyright strikes in 2 videos. So, I mean, I'm probably not going to be doing much Beat Saber in the future, but I suppose I could do other VR games if you want. I just haven't really been focused on VR uploads at the time. You remember that time I started making Halo Infinite videos though? I mean, you probably should, because it was only like a couple weeks ago. Unless this is like well into the future, then this video is kind of irrelevant in some ways. But I felt like at the time when I started that, I felt like it was similar enough to Overwatch and that I knew enough about Halo, that it wouldn't just be some phony jumping on the Halo Banshee train.
Without even knowing what a banshee is.
So I thought it'd be a pretty good addition. Yeah, that's kind of all there is to say, other than, of course, to thank you guys for the support on the channel or on the Discord server. I'm not so sure about the future of the channel, but I suppose nobody is, so you know, there's no point in being too concerned about it just yet. You know, that's always the best way to live life. Just ignore the future till it's the present, and you'll have the answers you need, I suppose, maybe, hopefully. So have a happy 2022, and I hope to see you in the next one, amigos. Adios.